Hi YouTube, welcome to my closet. Alright, so before we get into the details of the closet, let's have a little chit chat on why I decided to do it 3 years after we moved in. Alright, so quick backstory. You guys know that me and William bought this house in April or May of 2022. I was 6 months pregnant and we were just trying to find a house that had more space, and this was definitely a house that not only had more space, but we feel that we could grow in. You guys have seen this room changed quite a bit over the years. It was considered my office, and then it was considered the studio where I shot content, and now it is officially my closet. In every house that me and William have had, I've always converted a room into a closet, even the apartment that we were in for a while. But when it came to this house, I didn't want to convert this space into a closet simply because it is not on the same level as our master bedroom. So I was like, I didn't want to have to like climb steps to get dressed, so just was like, we'll just make do with what we have. Fast forward to last year, we decided that we wanted to build an additional dwelling unit or a guest house for our mothers. My mother is divorced, his mother is widowed, and it would be the perfect space for them to come together, live together. We don't have to be like stressed out about them, and they both get along. So that was the route that we went down. Met 2 or 3 different contractors, decided to go with this particular one because we loved the salesman that came out. And so we went through that process. A month in, the salesman that we met, he left. We're like, okay, we'll just keep going. And so over the last 9 months, 8-9 months, we have been going back and forth with them, getting a design. They're telling us they can't do this design, they have to do that one, yada 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 yada. And then over the course of that, just there were a lot of red flags that I wouldn't even say red flags. There was a lot of signs that God was telling me, no, not happening. The guy left, and then the other guy that we liked, he also left, and then the interior designer that we used, that we went with her to pick out all the stuff for the space, she left at the tail end of the project. And then we get to the tail end of the design, and something that was so crucial, aka getting basically a variance from the city that allows us to build over the setback that you have on your land, that wasn't done. So that was done really late. So then after all of that was done, we signed a design contract and was like, this is what we're looking for. At the design contract, you pay 5% of your budget to design the space. So we gave them a check for 5% of our budget. When it came time, when they put all their I's and dotted all their T's and did all the things that they were supposed to do 6 months ago, but were waiting and doing it, they present us with the contract amount, and I kid you not, the contract amount to build this house was 90% over our budget. And our budget was not small. I don't want to throw out the specific amount, but let's just say it was anywhere between $250,000 and $450,000. That was the budget. Our budget was in that range. They came to us and said the cost to build this guest house, which was, I want to say 1,200 square feet, was 90% over the budget that we gave them, and then over the budget that we signed. And it was at that point that I said, got it, not gonna do it. And so I said, we'll go another route. We went the route of getting a house for the mothers, which they just recently signed. Absolutely love it. They got almost double the square footage for less than half of their budget, so that was absolutely amazing. And then I said, you know what, it's just a couple of stairs. I can easily climb stairs. There's a reason why I have this house. So now we went through the process of buying our closet. This taught me patience, because as much as I was like, oh well, then I'll just get this in the meantime, I said, no, Alicia, we're not going to do that, because we do not want to be buying new stuff next year because you didn't get what you really wanted to get. So it has been very much a patience thing, but it's all here. Without ado, let's get into my closet. All right, so this part of the closet is considered my wardrobe. This has all of my current season clothes. For details, I use the IKEA PAX closet. I think they have a couple of other ones, maybe I should make that clear. All of this is the IKEA PAX. On the inside, these are the new gray beige wardrobes. I didn't want to do solid white, but I like the contrast in the gray beige. So the actual wardrobes are the new gray color. I have two 19s, and then I have two 39s in the middle. Over here we have all of my, well, the majority of my blue colored jeans. You guys know I love a good blue jean. I got 3 different closet rods, and it's just great to be able to see all of my jeans. Before, in the closet that me and William shared, I was having to fold all of my jeans because we just didn't have the space for me to be able to hang them. So for me to be able to hang them here, I will say I am pulling for jeans that I normally wouldn't pull for. So I love this here. I thought about getting another smaller Billy bookcase to house my non-blue jeans. So this has the white, the gray. I have 2 jeans down here. The blue jeans are the very thick ones from Free People, and then the brown. I thought about getting a Billy bookcase to put here. This was one of those where I was like, I don't really care what's over here. It's not, well, I cared, but I didn't think that I needed to pay that much money for a Billy bookcase. So actually these are just a standard shelf that I got from Amazon, and they're just sitting on this side. And because I'm very symmetrical, I have one on the other side for the trousers. We'll get to that. So I like how this is just sitting out. It has all of my non-jeans in it. And then I just put a couple of bags over here just to kind of make it cute. And then this has all of my blue light glasses. I might end up taking these downstairs, if I'm being honest with you, because I don't really do a lot of work up here. I actually make sure that I don't do work up here. All right, so now we've moved on to my 2 39s, which has the bulk of, like I said, all of my shirts, blouses, blazers, tops. I said I only keep the current stuff, so all of my winter stuff, we're slowly moving it out. I do have a walk-in closet in this room, which is why I picked the biggest room. And so the walk-in closet has all of the winter stuff right now, and so we're slowly bringing out the summer stuff and putting away all the winter stuff. So in this one, also in these 39s, I did put in lights up here from IKEA, and they are motion censored. I actually got enough to put them in all of the spaces. I was unaware, well, I did not look at the length, and so they will not fit in the 19s, but they fit into the 39. So I'm just working on maybe getting something for the 19s as well. So we have blazers on this side, and then we have all of my colored stuff, blues, reds, pinks, and then down here we have all of my matching sets. And so to be able to put all of my matching sets in one space makes me so happy, especially in those moments where I'm like, I want to be cute, but I want to have low effort, low energy in getting dressed. So I can immediately come over here, pull a matching set, and know that I will be chic in no time. So love those. And then on this 39, we have all of our neutrals, all of our favorites. So once again, stuff that are hanging. You do see some sweaters over here. Like I said, I am in between fully converting the closet from winter to summer. We still have some days in the South that will hit us. Like, I thought we were going to be good, and then next week there's like highs of 60s. So I'm still keeping some of my favorite sweaters or like long sleeve stuff out, but then we'll slowly be transitioning to have all of this be complete summer wear. And this also has a motion censored light as well. All right, and then the last 19 is housing all of my trousers. I did not think I would be a trousers girl, but I love a good trouser, especially in the spring and the summer. More so, especially in the summer, a good lightweight trouser that I can pair with everything. And so I love the trousers. So we have them here. And then, like I said, I like to be symmetrical. So I have another shelf over here, and that is holding all of my holdover trousers. And then I just have a couple of decoration boxes over here. This is probably probably my favorite spot. It's literally my favorite place in the entire closet, and that is my accessories closet. And what it means for me is that I can house all of my accessories in one space. I'm always talking to you guys about accessories, elevating a simple outfit. There are so much you can do with the right accessories, but I had between perfume and bags and shoes, I had stuff everywhere. I had it up here, I had it in that closet, I had it in our closet downstairs, I had it in a guest room. So to be able to have all of this in one space makes me so happy. So on this side, I have 4 19s, 2 on this side, and then 2 on this side, and then I have 2 29s. I did have a couple of vlogs of I'm showing you guys, but there's 2 29s and then a total of 4 19s. And so when I designed this in Canva, I actually would pop up my Canva inspiration. I didn't really over measure, because I did order 3 29s, and if I'm being honest, a third 29 could have gotten in this space. It would have just hung over the wall by like that much. I want to say maybe a foot or almost a foot, and I didn't like that. So I was like, you know what, I have it in a linen closet, and that is where I am putting all of the products that I know I want to do like giveaways, so it's easy for me to go there, package some stuff up, and ship it off. So I knew that I wanted to do shoes on each side. I'm really big on symmetry, if you guys can't tell. So I wanted to do shoes on each side, I want to do handbags next to that, and over here I wanted to do perfume and all the things. This just recently did get a facelift. Before, these 29s were not here, and I had boots because it was the winter, and now that summer is here, the boots go away in the winter closet, and now I just have all of my plethora of heels. And so when you switch it out and winter comes, I will take away all of the sandals, and then I will take away all of the open toe shoes, put those in the closet, and then bring the boots and the sneakers out. I don't have sneakers here either as well. Those are also in the walk-in closet because I don't really do a lot of sneakers, especially in the summer. I like my feet to be out, okay? They've been bombarded and closed off for so long. They want to be out. These toes want to be out. So I do have the sneakers in their own little segment in here, but this is just happy. So I have sandals here, and I tried to kind of color coordinate it just a little bit. Didn't really work out, so I was like, you know what, just put my favorite. So I have sandals here, I have handbags here, we have perfume on each side. There is no rhyme or reason. There's not like florals and then warm. It's just whatever it looked like downstairs is what it came. And then I have some sandals here. I did have quite a few more bags than I anticipated, so I do have another shelf up there of just bags. And then we have bags on this side, and then on that side are more heels, and then my flats and my mules. Okay, so then on the inside of the 29, so what's here, I have all of my jewelry. So to have all of my jewelry in one space is so happy. Up here I have sunglasses, then I have all of my jewelry, so I'm able to have an entire like shelf for something specific. So I have my earrings up here, I have my bracelets, and then some rings over here, and then in this bottom drawer I have all of my necklaces. So to be able to have it, and then I just have these things that I got from Amazon to house them all, and 4 can sit vertically and be just fine. So that's all that's here. For here I have more perfumes, more sunglasses. So we have, once again, the same thing on that side, and then I'm gonna have 2 separate ones. Down here I have to differentiate because you guys know I've recently started getting into the designer sunglasses game. My sisters don't know the difference. They can't look, she can't look at this sunglass and know that, hey, this is a Balmain sunglass, do not touch. So I had to have a separate one. So I tell them all the time, if you come over sunglasses, do not touch this section. This has all the designer ones, and if one goes missing, fill it in. Okay, so this is those, and then we have the silver section. So all I don't really have a lot of silver, so I have a little silver, and then this has my watches, and then this down here, because once again, sisters, this has all of my fine jewelry. All of my fine jewelry. I don't think anything is in here that they can borrow, so they know when they're coming over wanting to layer up, they do not touch this shelf. I didn't beat
Bambela.
When I tell you guys I searched high and low for a vanity, I knew that I wanted something large. I wanted it to take over this bay window that we have, but I didn't want it to be like obnoxiously big. And I had thought about even DIYing it. If you look on, I'm gonna bring you guys over just a little bit because I literally am right here. Maybe I'll just have to talk and then show you pictures later. I saw on TikTok where they did a DIY vanity with stuff from IKEA. Do I want to DIY something? If I can't possibly find it, then yes, but I really don't want to DIY. So we were in rooms to go looking at the bed for Alexander. We were getting ready to check out and I see this vanity in the kids section as we were leaving, and I was like, literally that is exactly what I am looking for. It's minimal, it has this big mirror with these big light bulbs. It's just amazing. So I ordered it. The vanity has been here. Vanity been here for a minute. The mirror was on back order and they legit just got the mirror in yesterday. I am recording this on Tuesday, April the 3rd. It's coming out on Sunday, and I ordered this vanity March the 1st. It's a little bit more than what I was anticipating buying or paying for when it comes to a vanity, but I know that this is a vanity that I will have for years to come. For years. And then the guy that came and delivered them, he showed me on Instagram the link to buy bulbs in case one does come out. He said normally these bulbs last for about 3 to 5 years. I was like, I don't believe you, but thank you so much. So he did send me the link for when these go out, and that is my closet. So I hope you guys have enjoyed my much awaited closet tour. I'm really happy it worked out. Everything works out for a reason. Even if we would have went the route of building a guest house, I would still be 10 months before this even came. My mother-in-law would still be at home for the next 10 months while they build it. So I think the whole debacle and disaster with the contractors happened for this reason, because literally in the span of 45 to 60 days we've been able to get my mother-in-law a house, get her moved in, get this ordered, get this installed, and I'm just excited. So if you have any reservations about converting a bedroom to a closet, I would definitely say go for it. As far as what's in the master closet or the walk-in closet behind me, it is coats. It is very thick sweaters for the winter time, and it is skirts, because I do not have skirts out here, and dresses. I did not have dresses out here. I just didn't have a place to put dresses. I would have to dedicate an entire wardrobe for that, and I don't wear dresses that often for me to be having a dedicated wardrobe for that. So they're just right in here, right behind that painting. Then of course the boots and the sneakers. What's downstairs in our closet? The only thing that I still have downstairs are my undergarments, so my bras and panties, because I shower and put on skincare and all the things down there, and so that is down there, as well as my workout clothes, because I work out in the morning and I do not want to have to climb stairs to get that. So that is in the master closet in the drawer. So William has full reign to the closet space, which he has utilized to the best of his capabilities. He is having a ball down there. And if you don't believe me, just go check out some of his Instagram pictures. He has installed a little mini TV with some scotch and some glasses, and I would say, is this a bar or is this a closet? But that's your closet. I'm not gonna tell you what to do with yours, because I'm just showing you what to do with mine. So I am definitely excited. If I can link anything that I possibly can, I will of course link the vanity for you, because it's good. And then I will make sure that I put the specification for the details on which IKEA PAX I got, which doors I got. I'll put those in the description box for you. You're gonna see this space quite often, so be looking forward to it. So if you have made it to this far in the video and you have not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and I'm going to catch you guys Thursday, 7 o'clock. Later, guys.